Le Sultan Hotel in Hammamet has a check-in window that closes at 8 in the evening, so if your flight lands late or you're driving in from Tunis after dark, you'll want to call ahead. Otherwise, you might find the front desk unstaffed. This isn't a massive resort with round-the-clock reception. It's a detail that matters when you're planning your connections, and it's the kind of thing most promotional videos skip over because it doesn't look good on camera. But knowing it now, before you book, could save you a frustrating arrival after a long day of travel. The hotel is located in Hammamet, managed by An Hotels, and carries a 4-star classification, though you might see some references to a 3+ designation, likely reflecting a transitional rating or regional classification difference. The property was refreshed in 2026, so what you're looking at is recently updated, not something tired from decades past. The hotel doesn't publish detailed breakdowns of individual room types on its official site, so you won't find the usual parade of junior suites versus deluxe kings with exact square footage and pillow counts. What's confirmed is that rooms exist, they're part of a 4-star setup, and the overall property has been refreshed recently enough that you're not walking into peeling wallpaper and rattling air conditioners. This lack of detailed room data is frustrating if you're the type who likes to compare every last amenity before booking. But it also suggests a smaller, more uniform property where the differences between room categories might be less dramatic than at a sprawling mega resort. You're probably not choosing between a garden view shoebox and a palatial oceanfront penthouse. The experience is likely more consistent across the board, which can actually be a relief if you've ever been stuck in the worst room category at a hotel with a massive gap between tiers. Without specific room names or sizes, it's hard to paint a detailed picture, but the 4-star rating and recent refresh point to comfortable, functional spaces with modern updates rather than dated decor or worn fixtures. The hotel has a restaurant and a bar, plus a piano bar that includes a billiards table and an actual piano, which is a nice touch if you enjoy a drink with live background music or a casual game of pool without leaving the property. The restaurant serves guests and there's a lounge area, but the official site doesn't spell out cuisine types, menus, or operating hours. Third-party sources mention 3 restaurants offering international cuisine, so there's more dining variety than the single restaurant listing might suggest. But the specifics aren't detailed enough to tell you whether you're looking at a buffet hall, an a la carte grill, or themed nights. International cuisine is a broad term that can mean anything from a competent spread of Mediterranean staples to a forgettable steam table lineup, so your experience will vary. What you can count on is that you won't go hungry, and the presence of multiple dining venues means you're not eating the same meal in the same room every night. The piano bar adds a social dimension beyond just grabbing a quick drink. It's a space designed for lingering, whether you're listening to someone play or challenging a travel companion to a game of billiards. The lounge and bar areas give you options for unwinding after a day at the beach or exploring nearby sites, and having those spaces available means you're not confined to your room once the sun sets. The hotel has both an indoor and an outdoor swimming pool, which is a practical combination if you're visiting during a shoulder season when the weather might not always cooperate. The outdoor pool is your standard sun and swim setup, while the indoor option means you can still get laps in or let kids splash around even if it's overcast or cooler than expected. There's also private beach access, which is a significant perk in a destination like Hammamet where public beaches can get crowded. The hotel provides beach umbrellas and sun loungers, so you're not hauling your own gear or fighting for a patch of sand. The beach is about a 10-minute walk from the property, close enough that it's not a trek but far enough that you're not dealing with constant noise and foot traffic right outside your room. Oud Zemesh, a natural attraction, is roughly 5 minutes on foot, which means you have easy access to a bit of local scenery and a break from the beach routine if you want it. The private beach setup means you're getting a more controlled, quieter environment than the main public stretches, and the provision of umbrellas and loungers means the hotel is handling the basics so you can just show up and settle in. A 10-minute walk is manageable for most people and keeps the hotel itself in a quieter zone while still offering convenient beach access. Recreational options include a tennis court, a golf course, pool tables, darts, and table tennis, which gives you a solid range of activities without requiring you to leave the property or pay for external excursions. The golf course is on site, and while the details about its size or layout aren't specified, having any golf access at the hotel is a draw for players who want to squeeze in a round without a long drive. The tennis court is there for morning matches or late afternoon games, and the mix of pool tables, darts, and table tennis means there's something for casual competition or just killing time between meals. Third-party sources also mention mini golf, which adds a family-friendly or low-key option if full golf isn't your thing. The variety here is notable because it's not just a single pool and a gym. You have genuine recreational infrastructure, the kind that makes a longer stay more appealing because you're not scrambling to find ways to fill the hours. The fitness center is confirmed, so if you're someone who needs to maintain a workout routine, you have that option. The gym details aren't spelled out, so you won't know if it's a couple of treadmills in a closet or a full setup with free weights and machines, but its presence is documented. The spa and wellness center includes a Turkish bath, jacuzzi, and massage services, which covers the core wellness bases. The spa is branded as 5 senses according to third-party sources, and the inclusion of a Turkish bath suggests a traditional hammam experience, which is a cultural touch that fits the Tunisian setting. The jacuzzi and massage services round out the standard spa offerings, so you're looking at a facility that can handle relaxation and basic treatments rather than just a token wellness corner. The wellness center is part of the overall package, and while there's no detail on specific treatments, pricing, or hours, the infrastructure is there for anyone who wants to unwind with a massage or spend time in the steam and heat of a Turkish bath. The spa's presence, combined with the indoor pool and fitness center, means the hotel is set up for guests who want to balance activity with recovery. It's not just about lounging by the pool or hitting the beach. There's a wellness component that supports a more rounded stay. The hotel is not adults only, and while there's no detailed kids club or structured children's programming documented in the provided information, the presence of mini golf, table tennis, and multiple pools suggests the property is family-friendly in practice. The lack of explicit kids club details means you shouldn't expect a full-day supervised program with arts and crafts and character meet and greets, but families with children who can entertain themselves with games and pool time will find enough to keep everyone occupied. The no extra beds or cots policy is worth noting if you're traveling with young kids who typically sleep in a rollaway. You'll need to work within the existing bed configurations in your room, which might mean booking a larger room or accepting that a small child will share your bed. It's a practical limitation that affects trip planning, especially for families used to hotels that freely provide cots or extra bedding. Nearby, you have Pupput Roman site about 2.5 miles out, which is a genuine historical attraction if you're interested in ancient ruins and want a break from beach time. The Kasbah of Hammamet is just under 4 kilometers away, another cultural landmark that gives you a sense of the region's history and architecture. Musée Dar Kardija is roughly 3 kilometers from the hotel, offering a museum experience if you want to dig deeper into local culture and art. For families or anyone looking for active fun, Aquapark Flipper is 2.5 kilometers away and Fun Water is about a 10-minute drive, giving you 2 separate water park options without a long journey. Bu Rukba Mountain is around a 25-minute walk, which is manageable if you're up for a hike and want to see the area from a different vantage point. Anti Nerat, the Blessed Church, is about 2.5 miles out, a religious site that adds another cultural dimension if you're interested in the region's diverse heritage. Glamour Thalasso and Spa is just under 2 miles away, so if the hotel's own spa doesn't cover what you're looking for, there's an external option nearby. The mix of historical sites, natural attractions, water parks, and cultural venues means you can build a varied itinerary without spending hours in transit. Hammamet is compact enough that these distances are practical for day trips or half-day excursions, and the hotel's location puts you within easy reach of a solid range of experiences. The hotel's check-out window runs from 7 in the morning until noon, which is a narrower band than the typical checkout by 11 setup. If you're someone who likes to sleep in on the last day, you'll need to plan around that noon deadline or negotiate a late checkout if available. The 7 a.m. start means you can check out early if you have a morning flight or a long drive ahead, but the noon cutoff is firm. The no pets policy is straightforward and non-negotiable, so if you're traveling with an animal, this isn't an option. These policies are practical details that don't make for glamorous marketing copy, but they shape the logistics of your stay in real ways. The overall guest score on Expedia is 8.6, labeled as excellent, which is a strong rating and suggests that most people leave satisfied. The review count isn't provided, so you can't gauge whether that score is based on 10 reviews or 1,000, but the excellent designation indicates consistent positive feedback. There's no breakdown by category, so you won't know if the score is driven by cleanliness, service, location, or value, but the high number is a good sign. The lack of detailed review quotes or TripAdvisor ranking in the provided data means you're missing some of the texture that comes from reading what actual guests highlight or complain about, but the 8.6 is a solid anchor point. One honest drawback is that check-in window closing at 8 p.m., which is restrictive if you're arriving late and haven't coordinated in advance. Another limitation is the lack of extra beds or cots, which complicates family logistics if you're used to hotels that accommodate additional sleeping arrangements without fuss. The narrow check-out window also adds a bit of pressure on your last morning. Beyond those specifics, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive, but no hotel is perfect, and your experience will depend on factors like room category, season, and personal expectations. The absence of detailed room breakdowns means you're booking with less information than you might like, which can be a gamble if you're particular about space or specific amenities. What sets Le Sultan apart is the combination of a private beach setup, multiple pools including an indoor option, a golf course on site, and a spa with a traditional Turkish bath, all in a recently refreshed property that's not a massive chain resort. You're getting a boutique-scale experience with solid recreational infrastructure, which is a sweet spot for travelers who want amenities without the crowds and impersonal service of a giant hotel. The piano bar with billiards is a distinctive touch that adds character, and the proximity to both historical sites and water parks means the location works for different types of trips. The 2026 refresh means you're not walking into a property that's been coasting on old laurels, and the IN Hotel's management suggests professional oversight rather than a one-off independent struggling with upkeep. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it thumbs up, subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our best hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.